We are in the World War II section of the San Diego Air and Space Museum. Above and behind me is what is commonly known as an Me-109 Messerschmitt fighter. It was a fairly short distance fighter designed in 1937, became operational in 1939, and was produced from 39 to 1945. Over 34,000 of these airplanes were built. Oddly enough, only 30,000 in Germany, and there was about 4,000 to 5,000 made in other countries afterwards. It served in all of the countries on the German side of the war. It flew operationally all the way through 1965 with the Spanish Air Force. Almost all of them were lost in World War II, and very, very few survived. The airplane could climb to 30 to 35,000 feet, operationally at top speed of about 300 to 350. In combat versus most of the fighters, it was very, very good. One thing is it's very small, 29-foot wingspan, only weighed 5,000 pounds. It could carry 20-millimeter cannon and a cannon firing through the nose as well. This airplane model actually was built in the colors of Erich Hartmann, the most prolific of all the World War II fighter pilots, over 350 victories, 1,400 missions. His last mission was against the Russians, and he was captured and spent 10 years as a prisoner of war. At that time, when he was at the end of the war, he was only 23 years old. The Russians kept him for 10 years. He came back and rejoined the Luftwaffe. He actually flew modern-day jets with the Luftwaffe. The Me-109 was a very, very good airplane, very rugged. About the only difficulty it has a very narrow landing gear because the way the gear folded up into the wings. The problem with that is on rough fields, it was fairly easy to do a ground loop with the airplane. Had a V12 engine with about 1,300 horsepower, inverted actually, which is sort of a weird shape, but you actually could see out of it better, and lowered the center of gravity, having it, the V-shaped engine. Very, very good airplane, very tough adversary. Towards the end of the war in October 1944, when the P-51Ds came into mass production, combined with the very advanced training of the American pilots, the Luftwaffe was pretty rapidly put out of business as General Doolittle ordered that the duty of the fighter pilots is not to protect the bombers so much as to go after the Luftwaffe. And with about a month after they started doing that, the Luftwaffe was pretty well out of business, not to mention the fact their chief lead pilots had largely been shot down. If you'd like to visit this airplane in our museum, please visit us and you can learn about the Me-109. Thank you.